The easy way to upsell every single customer without coming across as sleazy, salesy, or aggressive. Most roofing companies are not doing this, but it is the easiest way for both a company and a salesperson to provide even more value to your homeowners and get paid for it. Now, what I hear is that on average, and by the way, I don't have the data for this, but you know who does is Sumo Quote, and that's where I got this data from, is you have on average, by providing a path for people to upgrade, you can increase your sales by 10%. Now, Ryan Schantz of Sumo Quote shared this with me about a year ago. We were having dinner actually in Calgary when I was up there speaking at an event. And he said, hey, we have put over $1 billion of estimates through Sumo Quote. And what we found is that people that are offering an upgrade are seeing an average increase of 10% in sales. That's an average. So what I'm going to share with you right now is the simplest, easiest way to begin offering an upgrade option to absolutely everyone so you can increase your sales or your income by 10% without hiring more people, getting more leads, selling more customers, or taking on any more liability. It's stupid simple, and you're going to be able to apply this right away. So let's get started. Roofing sales is personal development in disguise, and the reward for growth is life-changing. I hope my content helps you create a richer life and bank account. Hey, welcome back. Adam Bensman here, and I'm so excited to jump into this topic because I remember when I was running my sales team and we had upgrade options, upsell options, and there was literally one person on our team, and at this point, by the way, we had about 30 people, one person that was doing it, and I was newer in my journey. By the way, I made a lot of stupid mistakes in my journey, and if you didn't, you probably don't have the battle scars to show it. And I remember his name was Drew, and he's the one that was actually upgrading and upselling customers, and no one else did. And I was like, well, why wouldn't you? Like, this is the easiest way to increase your income. And I realized why. It was my fault from the top down. And what we need to do instead is very simple, which is to offer people an upgrade. And again, all right, don't worry, I'm gonna make this more concrete. The secret sauce is how you do that and the system behind it. Because the problem is that when you leave it up to people to just offer an upgrade, they don't do it. I promise you, they don't do it because it's not crystal clear. Next problem is this concept called selling out of your own pocket. So what is selling out of your own pocket? That's selling like how you would buy. But you are not your customer. I'm gonna repeat that one. You are not your customer. If you start selling as if you would buy, you're going to have no customers. You need to provide what works to the masses, and this process does. The other thing that goes along with selling out of your own pocket is imagining that your income level is the same as your customers. Now, newer salespeople who aren't quite earning a lot of money yet have the mindset of someone who doesn't have a lot of money. Don't worry, I've been there, I believe it. And I was like, oh, I wouldn't offer them a $2,000 upgrade. Like, I didn't have $2,000 around to upgrade to anything. So why would I offer someone something if I couldn't afford it? That's selling out of your own pocket. So we have to abandon that mindset because you do not get what you don't ask for. I love that Wayne Gretzky quote, you'll miss 100% of the shots you don't take, okay? And that's true. So let's talk about upgrades. The simplest way to add 10% in sales or income, which means, by the way, if you're selling 50 roofs, let's say an average roof is $20,000, okay, so you're gonna sell $1 million, okay? Now, with that million, just for math's sake, for simple, having fun, if you offer an upgrade, you could see that with your 50 roofs, you just added $100,000 in sales, okay? So you're gonna be adding plus $100,000, which means at the end of the day, you're at 1.1 million. So you just basically got an extra $100,000 in top line revenue. And if you're a sales rep, let's say you're getting 10% commission, and I know we're gonna get the keyboard commandos. I'm getting 50% of profit, I'm getting 45, I'm getting this, whatever it is, do the math because it might be even larger. But assuming you get 10%, you just gave yourself a $10,000 bonus that year. Okay, now here's the cool part. If you're in sales, by the way, the company, do the math on the profit on that, on your company, $10,000 to do 0 more sales. This is just extracting more value from your customers by providing them even more value. So this is the concept of why we do it. If this number's bigger, that number's bigger, this number's bigger. Pretty simple, right? If you're doing 6 million a year, you could be at 6.6 million. Now, I want to talk about how we do this. I'm going to show you a simple path. there is a reason, and I know that there's going to be folks in the comments that are going to get mad at me as I draw this analogy, but I'm going to say it anyway. The auto industry has a lot to teach us. Do I like the car sales model? No, I don't. But in car sales, we negotiate on one thing first. What is it? The price of the vehicle. Then you sit down with the F&I person and they offer you 110 upgrade options. And if you're like me, you say, I'm never going to say yes to any of them. And then you get there and they offer you something that you might want. Even something like window tints or something cool on your vehicle. Even the accessories, even if you don't go for the warranties. So you negotiate the one thing and then we offer our upgrades. Car dealerships live or die based on what happens with F&I. Okay? Roofing, we have not adopted this model, but it's not about extracting. I just need to be really crystal clear. This isn't about extracting money for nothing. This is about providing more value. So what type of upgrades can we offer? Okay? We'll talk about them and then I'm going to show you how to apply them. One option would be an upgraded shingle. Okay? This could be a class 4 shingle, for example, or a designer shingle. Number 2 could be a metal roof. That's a hot item. Okay? Number 3 would be, let's say, by the way, I know that there are people already offering to say, I use synthetic underlayment as standard. I get that. Not everybody does. Not every market does. Synthetic underlayment, upgraded accessories. Okay. So let's just say, for example, high profile ridge cap, upgraded ridge vent, etc. Okay. That's what I mean by upgraded accessories. And then we have our warranties. There are 2 types of warranties. We have our manufacturer's warranty, and one thing that people aren't doing is selling a longer labor warranty from your own company. There's no one says that you can't do that. So all of these are just, again, ideas to get you started. You can upgrade your shingles, go to a metal roof, upgrade the underlayment, upgrade the accessories and a warranty. So these are all things that you can add to a roof. Now, how do we put this together? What we need to have is a standard process, okay? Now, that process is a fixed package. So I'm actually just going to add that word, a packaged process. Now, what do I mean by packaged? Packaged means that everyone gets offered the same thing. You cannot leave it up to a salesperson to be like, oh, well, I'm going to manufacture this upgrade process. Like, I need option 1, 2, and 3. So I'm just going to, and you can name these. You may wish to name them as well. Okay, you're going to see some similar concepts to the good, better, best, but this isn't like that. Option 1, let's just say, is a metal roof. Okay, you can upgrade to a full metal roof. Option 2, this might be a impact resistant shingle. Okay, and then option 3, this could be upgraded accessories and warranty. Now, the beautiful thing is with each of these, you'll know, by the way, like option 1 is the most expensive, option 2 is middle of the road, option 3 takes their basic roof and supercharges a little bit. Maybe this one has high profile ridge cap, synthetic underlayment, and extended warranty through the manufacturer that you're selling and or an extended labor warranty. So what happens is you have a predefined upgrade package to present to the homeowner. Once you do this, and by the way, I'm not affiliated with Sumo Quote. I'm grateful JobNibus is sponsoring our annual event for RSRA, but I just want you to know, like, they didn't know this video was coming. I'm in no way affiliated with them, and this is not being paid for, promoted by Sumo Quote. I just really like the tool. So with Sumo Quote and whatever tool you may want to use, you can include, so as you're going through the proposal, a fixed dollar amount that the homeowner will see, and it says, hey, do you want to upgrade for this? However, if you really want to supercharge this, you'd bring in your financing option and you'd show the monthly amount. Because when you break this down through the package and say, hey, you can upgrade to this for just, $14 a month or $100 a month or $300 a month, whatever that number is, it's very easy for them to say, hey, I already said yes to you. I want that roof, but that homeowner, because you can't sell out of your own pocket, might be really excited about the metal roof. And then they're like, oh, you know what? I've always wanted to do that. And I know my insurance premiums might go down and I'll not have to replace my roof again. And it looks awesome. And bingo, for only X more dollars, why not? Let's do it. Okay. Same thing with an impact resistant shingle. And again, I know that there's folks like, we do these upgrades. I get that. Take this concept and apply it to fit your model and your market, because again, you'll be amazed at how many times people wish to say yes and to upgrade. And again, according to the data that I gathered from Sumo Quote, they saw an average of a 10% lift in sales. Now, I want to ask you, would you like to make 10% more sales without new customers? Yeah, who wouldn't, right? So your key takeaway and your action item is this. I want you to meet with your team. If you're in sales and you don't have the power to bring this to life, share this video with leadership, okay? Anyone on leadership. Your action item is to prepare 3 simple packages that are presented and offered to everybody. It can be a combination of anything that you wish, but it needs to be fixed. It needs to be consistent in a packaged process. In an ideal world, it would integrate with your financing solution and provide an upgrade path for the homeowner on a minimized monthly investment. And by doing this, you could earn 10% more without getting more customers. Thank you for joining me in today's video. And if you want to start closing even more deals, then jump into this very next video. I'm going to teach you my very favorite closing technique that works for nearly any situation in storm and in retail. And I'll see you in the next one.